I remember realizing that I was way out of my depth, and that's when I decided to turn to coaching. I've been traveling for a while and found myself in this job fundraising, and was quickly promoted from the field to train on a national level fundraisers in human rights and the environment and all kinds of different causes. It became very apparent that we needed to make some significant changes in the way that we were training our fundraisers. Whereas I felt quite fine with training people how to fundraise, instigating a program of change in our organization was something that I was completely daunted by. I didn't have the skills, I didn't have the experience, and why would anybody listen to me? And that's when my coach became so valuable. I'd worked with Russell before, and I found that he's got this way of listening which is incredibly generous. It gave me the freedom to explore my ideas, to get a handle on the experiences that I was having, and he was highlighting the really clear points in my thinking, and I think that really helped me to come to some sense of clarity about what it was that I was trying to do. What started as kind of complaining about how things were turned into a proactive attempt to find solutions. And with his help, I was able to structure my ideas into a proposal. Although we'd got the green light, there was a lot of resistance from other people in the organization, and my coaching acted as a bit of a release valve. I was able to release some of the stress and to communicate my fears and concerns and any doubts that I'd had, and kind of come back to focus, so that when it came to speaking with others who perhaps were more resistant to these ideas, I'd already done the thinking around it. I was prepared for their concerns, and I think that made a significant difference. The program was a tremendous success. I mean, over the course of a year, we managed to double results. We raised about 27 million pounds for some of the key organisations in the world addressing human rights and the environment. I was asked to speak at a number of universities about my experience of innovating and bringing that innovation into reality. But I was asked more and more about how I went about coming up with the ideas in the first place. And that took a lot of research to understand how that process happened, because for me it was quite unconscious at the time. So I've explored creative thinking and problem solving, getting things done, personal mastery, understanding businesses, understanding organizations. And I've pulled all that together in the STORM process. And what it does is it creates a really quick way of coming up with those ideas and bringing them into reality. And when you've got a coach that can keep you on focus, it can really add power to that process. It's the difference between going at something on gut and having that soundboard to check your thinking. It's my hope that we can make a significant dent in this crazy statistic that if the UK was a football team, the manager and 2 players have turned up to win, 6 have turned up for the paycheck, and 3 are actively playing for the other side. That means they're actively disengaged in what we do. I think that's a shocking statistic. We can do so much better than that. And I think what it stems from is that people not only aren't getting the best out of themselves, but they're not getting the best out of the job and the opportunities that job presents for them. And sure, if we're in the wrong job, we can get focus on the career path that's going to be best for you. But more importantly, it's about taking advantage of the opportunities that are in place and really expanding your influence within that. And that comes with a tremendous leap forward. And that change in yourself and the change in the environment around you is where a coach can really make a difference. Coaching for me was the difference between giving up and making a real change in the world. And seeing that happen is an experience I wish for everybody. It's such an extraordinary thing to see your idea come to fruition. I'm very proud to say that Russell, my coach, is now a STORM process coach too. and we're both available to help you to find out what it is that is making you tick and bring that to the fore of your professional work. And you'll be amazed at the change. We've been amazed at the change we've seen in others that we've coached, and I can't wait to be part of that experience with you.